saucy, saucy, saucy. For a second, when you talked, it was porn. when I clicked over, it was porn when you were talking. It was the Burfles art that you got. Please fix that. We clicked over and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. Anyways. Hello everyone. Welcome into our Saturday D&D campaigns, Eternal Arcadia, based on the hit game Skies of Arcadia. If you're not familiar with Skies of Arcadia, why is your life so sad? Maybe you should fix that. Emulators are free. Go download the game. Go play it. And then you can watch this stream. If you are new here, all of our previous sessions are available on my YouTube channel. You do ! YouTube, you should get the link. Our wonderful DM here, Oni, is going to give us our recap for last session. No, the fuck they didn't. No, the fuck they didn't. What audio? What's wrong with it? Oh no. Okay. How about now? How about now? No. How about now? Just keep talking. Just keep talking. Why is this? Why is this a thing? Hold on. I mean, I have the desktop on, and it's reacting to y'all talking. Okay.
Okay, let's test. Test 1, 2, 3. Test.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's better
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
OBS is finicky like that.
It ain't a stream without some scuff.
I fucking hate OBS. I'm sorry, everybody. I had to port everything over to OBS because Streamlabs absolutely shit itself and no longer works for me, and I can't stand this fucking program. I don't like it.
It shitted.
It shitted and farted and it didn't get up. So please, if there are any other audio issues, It is not you. It is me. Please let us know. I was like, scuff, wee hee hee. So now that y'all are able to hear people, give us our recap, Oni.
After dealing with a harrowing battle in the skies, the party, complete with their new additions, quote unquote, have set their sights on the frozen tundra of the land of ice. The land under the purple moon, a frozen hellscape which houses the elven nation of Glacia, with all of their magic and technology hidden away from the world. We rejoin our party after their harrowing battle, finally setting foot in the frozen lands.
It's fucking cold.
It's fucking cold.
It's fucking windy.
So before
feels
we
like
do anything today, there is one long-standing tradition that we have to uphold. Who is going to be my sacrificial first roll of the session?
I'll do my D100.
Oh, I got you.
You want to do your D100 right now?
Always.
No, not the D100.
He wants to
roll
do. He wants to do his D100 right now.
Let's
Okay,
not do the
well, before-
D100 right
Before
now.
you do the D100 of unfathomable power, I need somebody to roll their D20.
Can
Yeah,
I-
last
test
time we
roll
didn't
today.
sacrifice a D20. We
Oh!
all rolled
Oh,
bad.
it's gonna be one of these days.
Oh, Kaz.
Yes.
All right, well, fun stream, fun game. Have a good night, y'all.
Oh no, now I'm really scared for you to roll the D100.
This is
All
my
right.
streak.
So, the D100 of Unfathomable Power does fall under the rule of you are allowed to channel its power at any point that you see fit. So if you want to roll your D100 of Unfathomable Power, go ahead.
I'm cold. I'm throwing it.
You're cold. You get abducted by aliens and die.
I mean, there's a chance
Well,
I've
the
just
Jim
not in
Daniel
this
whale.
campaign
There's a
today.
chance that you just die. Like
No, there's not a big. We made sure that I just don't get in the campaign. I think for the day, isn't it the worst one?
the word, you disappear from the universe. Like you're gone. You're just gone.
So the worst one, you are deleted from reality and cannot be revived by any means for this session, you are erased from existence. You get up from the table, you are not allowed to play.
Mm-hmm. Oh fuck.
That is only if you roll a 99. So Kaz, if you want to roll your D100, roll your D100.
May as well do it now.
Go first. Oh, it didn't do it. Damn it.
Oh my God! Why
Oh,
you're
five.
five?
He's just
So,
slowly going to count.
Kaz, I need you to roll me 2d10 real quick.
That was me. Was it him or him? Me? That was him. Dude, why did it not roll D100 for me?
Oh my
'Cause you
fucking
have to
God!
slash roll something.
Oh my fucking God!
Slash roll now. Okay.
All right,
Oh my
so,
God! I just saw
Shamali-
what this was.
So, Chamali, raising his hand into the air, he manifests the small onyx D100, radiating with power. It falls from his hand to the ground, and after a few moments of rolling, as time slows, a number lights up. 5. Chamali then twists and turns, bones cracking as he shrinks. He condenses in upon himself, and after a few agonizing moments, all that's left for the next 10 hours is a frog.
If we're going lore based on frogs, he's in hibernation now.
He's a sleepy little guy with little Crocs on.
I can keep him with.
Oh my
It's
God!
okay.
That's all you can say. That's all you can say now, Kaz. Do it again.
Wait, Saucy, please tell me you're not also rolling your D100.
He did.
I rolled every session.
Oh, no.
Okay, so
Do your croak again,
Uh,
Kaz.
Oh boy.
Oh my God! Yes.
so real quick.
Uh-huh.
Just to make it more fun, I would suggest not looking the D100 chat so I can surprise you with some of these. But for Saucy, Kaido raising his bear claws to the air, holding his shield and his warhammer in one hand. You feel a distinct heat begin to radiate off of Wido, and after a few moments, he bursts into flames.
Oh,
All of his weapons, melee, and items are now infused with fire magic and deal an additional 2d10 fire damage for the remainder of today.
The
That's
best
one
part
way to
was
keep
the best
toasty
part
warm.
was the best part. I said I was cold. I'm rolling the D 100.
damn! I kind of want to do it now.
Let's not fuck with the D100 of unfathomable power.
Oh,
Unfathomable.
I'm doing it.
Thank you. Oh boy.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
It's slash.
Swamp Thing.
slash roll.
Yeah.
New frog.
Arya also chooses to raise the dice
Oh
to
my
the air,
God.
and after a moment, she too begins to crimble and crumple
Oh.
until there are simply 2 frogs.
I am picking up
Roll
the
up.
frog.
Party's
roll-
gonna have so many friends today in the pod.
Roll 2d10. So Pin is a frog for the next 13 hours.
I'm gonna tell the party. Can I
I don't know
pick?
if I want to roll anymore.
I'm gonna pick both of them up and just stick them in like in a warm pocket full like the.
You're on fire! What do you-
I'm not only on fire. My weapons are on fire.
Your cloak counts as a melee weapon. You
Okay,
are
then I keep
literally
my
on
armor.
fire.
I'm in my armor then.
Okay,
shit in
you're
Kaido's
probably
pocket.
gonna boil
Did
alive.
you just
in
say you
that.
shit in Kaido's pocket?
Unless somebody else
God
wants to hold
damn
the
it.
frogs.
I'll hold the frogs.
I
Freeze my
need
tits off
y'all
and
to
hold the
change your.
frogs.
I need y'all to change your foogies to frogs.
Don't worry, I'm working on it right now. I'm sending Kaz his.
It's half expecting another change of moosh, honestly.
I never in my life expected either of you to roll that low, and for both of you to get 5. It's gonna be one of those days.
Thank God none of the gobos eat frogs. Wait, if she turns into a frog, does the rest of them turn into frogs?
We are soulbound. Are all the Gobos frogs now?
Yep.
Frobos.
Oh no.
There are various species of tiny wood frog and or tadpoles.
They're all asleep because they're all cold.
Except for
I vote we
Hef.
call today a wash. Let's just go to bed.
I mean, you can choose to dock the ship and long rest if that's what you want to do. You can literally sleep off a day. Or the
I
3
mean-
remaining party members can venture forth into the frozen wasteland.
I want to be warm. I'm fine.
I vote we sleep this off. It's been exactly 5 minutes into the day, and Alexander's like, "All right, I've had enough of magic. I'm good."
I also shit in Kaido's pocket.
Yes, we will sleep the day off. I'll be toasty for the time.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Are you doing it?
Hold
Oh,
on.
boy.
You guys are gonna really like the
Oh, boy.
frog that I found for Chamale.
Just need a frog with the Chamali mask on it.
I needed to make it transparent real quick.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Yeah.
Waiting in anticipation.
Oh, there it goes.
He's doing it live.
He's doing it live.
I love it.
Where is it?
I don't see it. Did you hit
I'm
save?
not seeing Frog Molly.
There
Frog Molly.
it is.
Probos.
Maybe if I turn.
Oh my god.
Hold it.
He's so. Oh no!
Oh my
That's perfect.
That's so cursed.
Well, I'm ready
My
to
face
rest.
hurts.
Ribbit. All you-
Give us a ribbit, Chamali. Speak to us.
Oh god, my face.
All right, so
It's been too long.
Batman wipe. We are no longer frogs.
Should I change my reactive back?
No.
No,
You take up the whole
Alright,
screen,
good.
but
no, but I will. Let me. There we go.
this is actual his D&D character. It's fun.
I can't. It does. It really does. Like it's you as a frog.
Rerolling my character real quick.
Alrighty, so choosing to avoid the possible consequences of your actions, Tinks docks the ship at a nearby glacier, weighing anchor. You go inside to the warmth of the ship, gathering up all the little tadpoles that were the gobos, and choosing to rest for the day. A 24-hour wait so that you may begin fresh in the morning.
These dumb shits.
Fucking Kaido has to stand outside because he's just on fire.
Upon waking, in the crew cabin,
Kaido's on fire. I'm sorry. Kaido doesn't get to go to sleep in the ship. He has to stand outside.
I'm
'cause he's
warm.
just on
I'm warm
fire. Yeah,
outside.
no, you're good, but you're just standing there on fire.
so those of you who had been polymorphed, as you awaken in the crew cabin, with the exception of Wido, who is currently outside, those of you who went to sleep inside, will notice by the door to the crew cabin is the D100 of unfathomable power and a note scribbled in an ancient language. Upon picking it up, the note deciphers itself. It states that the ancient beings of Twicht find your dumb shits amusing and have recharged 2 uses of the die.
Oh boy.
Is there anything stopping Jamali from just throwing this off the boat right now?
It's my dice.
It would
It
count,
would count as a roll,
Oh,
and it would probably
Touché.
just reappear
Back to me.
the die would reappear
in
in the
Kaido's
party's
pocket.
possession after a moment.
Tell him I'm the one holding on to it because it is mine.
I am not touching that thing ever again.
So
I'd
tell me I
rather
have
not
2
be
more rolls.
turned into a frog.
No.
So the 2 people who were turned into frogs
No.
have had their uses recharged for the day because that shit was funny.
I'm not doing that again.
I'll pass.
I
I'll take my dice back.
don't know. You look good in green. Oh.
It's still inside of him a little bit. With this frog so nice.
Suddenly, the ship lurches.
No. No.
Oh
What happens if the ship rolls the D100?
The ship turns into a
no.
frog.
No.
The sky begins to darken. Fire begins to rain down from above you, and as you run onto the deck, you see an approaching meteorite
What?
crashing towards the ship.
The ship rolled.
I'd like to try and drive the ship away.
No, it's not. Good time,
Since you are currently the Weatherlight's pilot, I need you to go into the Weatherlight and roll it a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god. I just want to get into the Campaign, we're gonna die from this stupid dice. Oh no!
Well, have a good night, y'all. I'm going home.
Oh fuck me!
Kaido will stop.
Kaido will stop it.
Kaido, do you actually want to try and stop
Let him
this?
try to stop it. Let him try.
No!
Let him
That's
try.
gonna hurt
Jesus.
a lot.
He's
don't have a
super
way to revive
powerful. He's
him.
on fire. Come on, let him try.
You don't have a way to revive him if he dies.
Kaido, do you want to try and stop the meteorite?
How big is this meteorite?
Depends on how much of it burns up in the atmosphere. You don't know how big it's going to be on impact.
I want to fucking do
Currently,
it.
though, it's the size of Valoa.
That is.
Well, I mean, we're gonna get
Nope.
hit by this no matter what, unless we
That's
jump off
gonna
the ship.
kill us. Yeah, that's gonna kill us, dude. What?
That's gonna wipe out Glacia.
I should have stayed being a pirate. It would have been less dangerous than this.
I doubt it.
I should have just.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. You just would.
I
You just
think-
would have been dead.
You were on Kott's crew. This is a
I-
marginal improvement.
Is it? It's a meteorite.
Quick, Chamali, challenge it to a duel.
It takes a few minutes for the meteorite to reach you, burning up enough in the atmosphere. What approaches you is the size of a small dog hurtling at you at several hundred
Yeah, I'm
meters
gonna
per
try to
second.
stop this because I want to.
Roll
That's
me
gonna
a
cause
I
a
have-
crater.
I'm gonna try to buff myself the best I can.
put on your cloak and roll me a
am.
strength check.
I am putting on the cloak. Coast already.
Do I have
on,
enough
so-
time to make some popcorn and like put a lawn chair out on the ship?
Yeah, it's been about an hour.
Okay, so roll a
Perfect.
strength check. Ability check. Normal. Ugh. Oh, not bad. 19.
So, you are going to be able to stop the meteor. Donning the cloak, you raise the bear claws to the sky, bracing yourself and your armored body against the hull of the ship. You wait for the collision, and as the meteorite strikes you, you do prevent it from doing severe damage to the weatherlight. However, you are taking the brunt of the
Yep.
impact.
I know. That's gonna hurt a lot.
Fucking hurl a dachshund at my
If I survive this, I get a
apparently.
cool ass title, yeah?
See?
Yep.
Holy
Oh
shit!
my god.
I'm still kicking
Oh!
bitch.
Holy shit!
Oh,
The fact that you survived that
53 hits left. 56. Do I have a do I have a wound or?
Yeah,
I
the
fucking
impact
imagine.
is gonna knock you unconscious.
I still have a quarter of my health left.
Yeah, you're alive, but you're out.
Can I somewhat roleplay this?
Sure, while I give you your new title.
I see this meteor coming, and like just all you see me is just slap my hands together, and you see bare hands come out, and just me staring straight at it says, "I got this."
What's the damage threshold that
doesn't
needs to
have
cross
balls.
to get like a permanent injury or scar?
And this comes,
This was it.
this was it hits my stomach, and I catch it with my both hands, and I just start sliding all the way back to like the corner of the ship. I don't know if I fall. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Oh.
But
Holy
I feel
shit,
like
he's actually got this.
I'm still alive. Do you want me to make a certain save so I don't if I fall off the ship or not? 'Cause I
No,
feel
you
like
are
it's-
you are dead center in the middle of
Okay.
in the middle of the.
I would say it backed me up at least a little bit. That much
No,
damage.
it was
down,
coming straight down.
Oh, okay, so just basically just fucking. No, can I say okay?
He's now a
Impre-
little bit shorter.
Impressions on the foot.
You
on the
are now even more wide.
fucking. leaving a little bit of indentions into the fucking ship, at least.
So this is actually a perfect way to introduce the mechanic I wanted to talk to you guys about that I've implemented. So you know how I gave you guys a list of titles based on things that you've done over the course of the campaign?
Yeah.
It's like the title system in Skies. If you've unlocked a title for some sort of action that you've done or some sort of epic moment, you can choose one of those titles and attach it to your name, and people around the world will recognize the title as notoriety. They'll start referring to you by your given titles.
I want the fucking, I just caught a meteorite title.
So, like, if
I
Kaido
saw the
wanted,
name of that title.
like, if Kaido wanted to be known as the dude who caught a meteorite, he would go to his name on his character sheet and copy paste the Kaido "I Defy the Sky" title. So now you guys can earn titles and accolades based on shit you do. Character customization. And depending on
Hey.
certain titles you get, you'll get access to special dungeons and special hunts at Sailors Guilds.
Hey, Nito.
There we go. I defy the sky. Beyblade.
I've yet to get to use it, but I really wanna.
I honestly, if I never actually cut, I would have gone with a lucky bastard.
So after Kaido literally caught a falling meteor, the party now has access to one refined moonstone meteorite.
It is mine.
Oh,
Hey, Nito.
Somebody needs to wake him up.
Frog.
I'm just. Can I just say I'm like knocked out standing there?
Yeah, you are you
I
are
look like-
dead ass. Like you are glued into the hull of the ship right now.
Arya's gonna.
Alexander's just gonna crouch down in front of him. Just I'm on the face bit. All right, wake up, little man.
Yeah, I'm.
You good there?
Arya's gonna be slapping him. Come on,
You might
up.
you might need a pry bar to pull him out of the ship.
Good lord, we haven't even left the ship, and the D-100 has detained us and then tried to kill us.
I love this campaign. So
Arya, don't you still
Tink's
have that
up.
crowbar?
I do have a crowbar. I have a crowbar. Hold on.
Hidden somewhere.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull it out of my sleeve.
So while the rest of you try and pry Kaido from the hull,
What do you need me to roll?
Oh no, I'm still eating popcorn.
What do you need me to roll to get him out with my crowbar?
no roll. It'll just take time.
Okay.
Tinks and Skoos up in the cockpit are navigating their way through the frozen tundra. After about an hour and a half of travel through the frozen wastelands, you have managed to pry Kaido from the hull of the ship, leaving a pretty nasty indent. Kaido has managed to wake up from his shock-induced... I don't want to say coma. Coma's not the right word. Shock.
Lack of consciousness.
Kaido has woken up from shock. And the ship sets down near a canyon, close to the center of the lands of ice. You hear over the intercom Skoos's shrill little voice. Grab a coat, or whatever you use to keep warm. Get off the ship. We gotta walk.
Well, at least I doubt there's stairs out here in the
That
ice
hurts.
fields.
It's just me standing there on my knees, just. Oh, that hurt.
At least you're warm. Everyone just rally around Kaido. He's giving off enough heat for everyone.
I'm keeping a stone.
Also, keep that
I'm-
D-100 away from us.
I'm going to depart the ship and find
Hey,
childlike
chat.
wonder in seeing snow for the first time.
Hey,
Aw.
chat! Don't forget, you can force the players to roll the D100 of Unfathomable Power, as well as
No.
various other fun notes use your biddies, manifest the campaign however you so choose.
Oh, that's right. They can use bits to affect Chamali's role specifically. But I do like the thought of Chamali. This is the first time he's seeing snow, and he is like excited. But you can't tell because he's got his mask on.
So, Shamali, did you just jump off the ship? You didn't bother grabbing a coat or anything?
No.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
$15.
So the second you jump off the ship into a bank of snow, you're filled with childlike wonder at how soft it is. It feels like jumping into clouds, a winter wonderland, and then you are immediately struck by the sensation. This shit cold! Your knees begin to shake, your teeth begin to chatter, you begin to freeze uncontrollably under the weight of the frozen crystalline wasteland.
And people live out here.
By choice.
Unfortunately.
Jamali's going to take a little bit of time to fashion a snowball in his hands.
Oh.
Just
Careful,
off of the ship,
you might hit yourself with it.
You see where you've been docked. Just off the ship is a large canyon, leading towards what seems like a set of ruins in the distance. Skoos hops off the ship, bouncing off of Chamali before landing in the snowbank, kind of like shaking his little head and his ears free of the snow, and pointing over at the ruins. The entrance is that way.
How deep is he sunk into the snow?
About an inch.
And how deep am I sunk into the snow?
About 3 feet.
All right, yeah, that makes sense.
Do we have any spare coats on the Weatherlight?
I mean, Arya is bound to have stitched up something. I mean, between Arya and Thibble, y'all are bound to have winter coats.
Yeah, Alexander's like, no, fuck this, it's cold.
I'm back, sorry.
Grabbing a coat. Man finally hides his forearms.
I kind of would have asked to be healed a little bit from Jamali.
Jamali would have given you the frog touch.
Can I have prepared decoctions before we left the ship?
Yeah, you had about an hour of travel time.
Chamali drinks a coriander decoction.
Resistance to cold.
Resistance to cold damage and immune to cold weather.
Fuck yeah.
So you really are just out here tits out fine, huh?
Yeah, Chamali is just out here you can change the PNG back to Chamali, by the way. You are no longer Frog.
Should I, though?
Yes.
All right.
Can the frog give me the touch of heal?
Frog.
After you're at like what, a quarter of your total health?
Yeah.
Well, don't you have Zachary?
Can I do it myself?
Yeah, I was gonna say like
yeah.
you can do Zachary like infinitely.
There's a small timer, but there's a small timer between charges, but yeah, you can just heal yourself on the fly.
How many times can I do it then?
As many times as it takes to heal back to full.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to. Eventually, I'm just gonna while walking. I'm gonna do it.
$150 HP, a D8 at a time.
It's going to take a couple of hours to reach your destination, so you can just bring yourself back to full.
Wah, 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 hot dog.
I'm gonna leave that moonstone somewhere, like hidden in my little cabin. But I would have asked. Honestly, I would have asked Chamali or somebody else to move it into my cabin and hide it somewhere.
Oh no, Borf has already grabbed it and brought it to the forge. He's already fucking with it.
And tell him if he's making something, he's gonna make something for me.
I'm sure he is. He's a good little boy.
So, has everybody gotten off the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yep.
So, moving forward through the canyon, wading through the snow as Scoos just kind of walks along the surface. After a few minutes of traveling, you find your way towards the Glacian Ruins proper. What looks like an ancient watchtower. Surrounded by the canyon off to the right, down here, you see that there is... Down here, you see that there is a stairway leading down into a dark cave.
I looked to Scoos.
He is already padding off.
Like he's going down the stairs?
Yep.
Oh. Okay, I follow.
Off we go.
Alexander leans over to Tinks real quick. What's the likelihood that he's leading us to our deaths?
Do I know of these runes, or are they just random? Do I know of like how dangerous runes in Glacia are? There's probably lots of magic lost to it.
You know the exact route that he is taking you, and from personal experience growing up in this region, you know that he is choosing the hard way.
Oh, do I know of an easier way that I can direct us?
Nope.
Oh, well, it's gonna be difficult, but it's the only path I know. We could die. There's always a chance. He ate Kaido ate a meteor, though. I'm sure we'll be fine. What could go wrong?
Fair point.
Fair point. You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. Kaido, why don't you go first?
Okay.
Very good.
I'll take the heat with me.
We're following behind you. You're just meat shielding.
He's also got natural torchlight now.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I just imagine
Just a fucking wide ass flaming dwarf. But it's you when you're walking through, you're on fire as Wide Putin. Like it's just Wide Putin on fire. I'm fucking
honestly, if there's any other dwarf way of doing this, is the best way of doing it. Yeah, I'll go forward. I go first, right behind the little guy.
I can't get the Wide Putin meme out of my head now. God fucking damn it. God,
Alexander's got the green sword out just in case.
I fucking love Wido.
Wido is one of the best things to come out of this campaign so far.
A lot of good things that came out.
So as Scoos is leading you down what feels like an endless staircase into the dark and eerily cold cave, you can hear his voice echoing, reverberating through the walls. This is the most direct route back to the academy. I had a petition signed to try and clear out one of the more troublesome traps from this area. I don't know if it went through in time. Let's hope for your sake it did. And after a few minutes of traveling, you finally break out Light begins to fill the room as you are greeted by the ancient ruins of Old Glacia. Welcome to the Kingsway.
Oh, that's pretty.
Ooh, that's
Very
pretty.
Ancient heroes of Arcadia adorn the walls, decorated in their armor and their honors. The ancient symbol of Glacia itself stands high in the cathedral over a statue depicting elven pipers, the first of their kin, the sirens of Glacia leading the way to knowledge, the
Hey,
founders of the academy.
This is beautiful.
This is so pretty.
The
I
magic
look a little nervous.
place echoes like a motherfucker.
Echo! Echo! Echo!
And the fucking music's not playing. I had it set to queue up the second I hit this picture. That's how I feel right now.
If you imagine that little dude in the bottom is on fire, it's just Kaido standing in the hall.
Yeah.
I am the most built unit. I'm starting to just slowly realize.
You're built like a brick shithouse, dude. Like, we don't need to be, like, we don't need to do
Yeah,
anything in
man.
combat. We just need to push you forward.
The most ballsy motherfucker at this point. That meteorite could have fucking just.
There it is.
murdered my ass.
Oh, please tell me the music queued up for you guys.
It did. It's pretty.
In this Hall of Ancient Heroes, behind the statue of the three sirens, you see an ancient stone door adorned with the elvish writing of the Glacian people. The entrance to the staircase, the way to the academy. Skoos is hesitant to step forward. He's kind of like eyeing the room.
What's up, small man?
Is everything okay?
I'm waiting for it.
For what?
He just kind of like holds up a tiny finger. Wait for it.
Look how little his finger is.
If it's making you nervous, I don't know if I like it or if I hate it.
Yeah, for
Should I
once I'm
stand
with
somewhere
Spruce.
else?
I think I'm good where I'm at.
Should I get my shield out?
Probably.
And he just grabs it from his back and just puts it in front of him.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Do I know what we're waiting for?
Suddenly,
Ooh.
the room begins to rumble. Snow and dust begin to fall from the ceiling as the stone door on the far end shifts and twists. Runes adorn the door, and a sudden chill fills the room.
I'm gonna grab my hammer.
That's it. I'm getting
Green
me mallet.
sword is already out.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
I'm about to have to fight something, small one.
Cool.
I don't like the name of that song.
Oh,
Where is... I had a theme set aside for this.
Oh,
yeah. Isn't this
it's
the
the
King's
it's
theme?
the fight music.
Yeah. Yeah, if he was about to step around a fucking statue and be like,
I'll punch him in the
I
nuts.
found you.
Oh my god, if he showed up, I'm immediately throwing the dagger at him.
She all but a whoop ass. I'm full health now, bitch. Come on.
I cast Daddy! So tell him to go to his room.
The snow and the ice in the room begin to swirl around. Stones from every corner of the room rumble, beginning to move, rolling across the floor towards the center of the room. As they roll, runes and lights begin to adorn them. And after a few moments, they begin to pile together. Higher and higher, ice forming across it in great limbs.
Is this the trap you're talking about?
Scoos simply rolls his eyes and kind of like a thumb, puts his thumb and his index finger over his eyes and says, "Yep."
You want to back
course
up and I'll deal with
Of
this.
course they would forget to clear this out. All right, idiots, you're up.
Oh God.
Frosty isn't looking so friendly right now.
I start like stretching my arm and popping my shoulders and stuff, and
And after a few moments, the beast fully forms.
that, but Kaido's smaller.
I return.
The King's Golem.
Oh no.
Oh goodness.
Loosely based off of a certain Skies of Arcadia boss. I'm gonna have all of you
Oh.
roll me initiative.
Oh,
The fucking.
I'm going home.
home. Can you go give her the other pudding cup, please? It's on top of the counter.
now when you get the woman who has the 15,000
Yeah,
initiative, there it
I
is. Man-sized pincushion. Love that, Shmuley.
Man-sized pincushion.
How do you choose a title? You just type it, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where you would put in your name, just copy paste one of the titles I gave you. Damn, Golem rolled low.
I'm not last. Woo!
Oh, we could see that roll, by the way.
Yeah. You should. This is a combat encounter.
I was just saying.
So, Arya, start us off.
Okay. I mean, Avi, I'm gonna hit it with Pyre. What do I do for this?
So, he has to succeed a DC 13 dex save.
Oh, okay.
He did not succeed, so you would roll your full 1d8 damage.
Okay.
So, starting with today's campaign, I wanted to give you guys a chance to be a little bit more creative. I've been describing a lot of the combat scenarios, trying to be as inventive as possible. If, however, you would like to describe how you go about attacking, if you get particularly creative with it, I might reward you at the end of the campaign. So, would you like me to continue describing your actions, or would you like to take a shot at this?
Do I get a second attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can describe this one. I am gonna describe the second attack that I'm gonna do.
So, channeling the red moon, a spell circle forms around you, and you launch a jet of fire towards the golem. It soars through the air, colliding with the chest, kind of sparking off in ashes. It doesn't seem like it does a lot, but it leaves a lingering burn.
Okay. Arya is going to sift through her pocket and bring out the dagger. And she's going to hold it in her hands and bring it up to her face and say, "Hey, Dad."
Yes, Arya?
What's the difference between toilet paper and wallpaper?
I don't know. What is the difference between toilet paper and wallpaper?
You don't know? Gross. And then I'm gonna throw him at the burn mark in the center of the thing.
Jokes like that
You can feel how proud he is of you, arcing through the air. Roll to hit.
All right. Do I just I click the dagger, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then normal or advantage or disadvantage?
You would roll normally.
Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Brrroo. Oh no. No.
So, rearing up your arm, you chuck the dagger as hard as you possibly can. He soars through the air. You can feel how proud he is of you for that joke, how ready he is to support you. And as he nears the golem, he plinks right off of him and falls to the ground.
Oh, Dad, are you okay? Dad, are you okay?
You know, this wouldn't be the first time I've been rejected.
Damn!
Oh, Dad.
He's fine. He's fine.
After a moment, he dissipates, reappearing on Arya's belt.
Oh, that would have been cool if it hit. All right, that's my turn.
Wido?
Come
you
on,
see
Wido.
this thing? I pop more on my shoulders and I go straight in for. Let's see this. Wind up my fucking hammer and go straight for one of his legs.
I'm not okay. I'm the dagger. I love Shannon.
Where's it up? Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. The +2 wire hammer. It's a standard roll, right? Yeah, standard roll.
This just in, Arcadia DM loves her partner.
Hey, here's an 11.
Yay!
Oh, it'll be a standard roll, right? Or attack, whatever.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Yeah, standard roll. It was a 30 hit.
Jesus fuck.
I'd imagine a 30 hits.
Is this also including the plus fire damage?
No.
No, roll an additional 2d10.
Jesus Christ!
That fire damage is gonna come in handy today.
Ain't gonna need. Yeah, don't need shit.
11.
Oh my god.
So, charging forward, warhammer in hand, Kaido runs at full teeny tiny speed towards the hulking mass. When you finally approach it, you realize that you barely come up to his ankle. This dude, huge, but you say, fuck it, and swing your hammer full force. It collides with his leg, leaving a cracking gash up the magic of the leg. He kind of stammers back a little, letting out an "Urgh."
And I do it at the exact same spot again. I'm going for that knock his ass down. Standard roll again. Normal roll. Does a 21 hit?
Don't forget your additional 2d10.
Yeah, do the 2d10. 9 damage, so... Yeah.
I knew giving him that belt was a good idea.
After the initiative of the first swing, you bounce the Warhammer off the ground. Keeping the momentum, you swing again through the same leg, tearing off a chunk of the stone, revealing ice and magic runes underneath.
Come on, big man! I'll take your ass down to my size.
Holy shit, Kaido.
And that's about it. I don't think I have any bonus actions. I don't have bonus actions, so.
Jamali.
Are we 20 feet away from it, except for Kaido?
Y'all are a solid 30-ish feet away, yeah.
Okay. I want to get within 30 feet of it, but more than 20. And I'm going to yell, Kaido, cover your ears.
Can I do that?
And
Yeah.
I'm going to sling a sodium and water decoction.
Oof. Go ahead.
But I don't have it as a...
Did you say sodium and water?
Oh,
Same
we're gonna
thing
go
that blew up the
kaboom.
train.
Yeah.
Same thing that took up the train.
How can I do just a ranged attack?
So you would roll...
Just dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slash 1d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
Do I get my proficiency as well, or no?
No, because you're not proficient with decoctions.
That's fair. Plus 4. Ooh, a 12.
So the decoction flies through the air. The bottle collides with the golem's chest. The room is filled with the thundering sound. The booming sound of thunder ringing through your ears. A piercing, wailing scream from the heavens. He is unfazed.
Well, it still does half as much, even if it doesn't. Or is he immune to it?
It is then that you discover the creature's immune to thunder damage.
Good lord. Kaido, I'm sorry.
I'm just chilling. Unless
Kaido just
Kaido's
looks back.
just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
Kaido just looks back. What?
Well, that's my action then. But I can cast a spell as a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Do I need to make a Constitution roll, or am I good? Or just okay?
For how close you were to the thunder decoction, yes.
Okay, I'll do it quick.
Because it is every creature within 20 feet. Yeah.
21.
Yeah. So
that's still a lot of damage.
So yeah, roll me 3d10 thunder damage there, Ollie.
What's fair?
I rolled low. Let's go.
Man, you are not good with any type of range, are you?
I mean, it still hits. Hit or miss, it still does 60-10 thunder damage. He's just
Oh
immune.
my
Yeah.
god, Jamali hit a ranged attack, you guys.
No, he hit the
I'm
cannons.
so proud.
He hit the cannons.
That's true, that's true.
All right.
Cannons
In
don't.
that case, then, I'll just cast Pyre.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got a boyfriend. I bet he doesn't kiss ya. Mwah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man, he still failed that. All right, so roll the 1d8 fire.
He's single, but I.
6.
So, failing the first attempt, you decide to follow in Arya's footsteps, channeling the red moon spell circle. You hurl a fireball towards him. Just like last time, it collides with the stone, lighting fire to the green patches around the body, leaving a lingering burn. But it seems like he's kind of shrugging these off.
That's all right.
You can
Can I use the rest of my movement to get as close to melee as I can?
Sure.
I've got 50 feet, so I should be pretty close.
So yeah, you easily close the gap.
Perfect. That's my turn.
By the way, during this fight, if any of you want to check on the golem's health or current stats and statuses, feel free to look at his page in the actors.
Good lord, why did I look?
Okay,
good, he's not there.
I don't see him.
Yeah, he's not an actor's. You can't look
Yeah,
at
me
him.
neither.
Oh, it's there. You go. I don't know. Yeah, it's not actors for me.
It's in
Oh,
I see
initial
him in
combat encounters.
Yeah, but we can't actually click them.
Bottom of the
Here, hold on.
round.
No, we see him, but we just can't. I can't do anything.
Can't
With him.
click him.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh,
There you
it
go. I
goes.
set him to observer.
Ah.
Oh, there we go.
I got this.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
That's not so
Look.
bad.
Oh.
I regret looking.
I got this.
I regret looking.
Oh, whoopsie fucking doopsie.
So, Tinks,
Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna use bonus action to use my experimental ammo. And set it to fire.
I can probably still win one more
modified
second.
round. And then I'm gonna shoot it.
go ahead. Shoot him. I'm surprised you still have bullets left.
Me too. Well, no, because we keep fucking going onto the ship. I can make bullets.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's a hit.
Do I crit on 19s?
You do. So roll critical
Nice.
damage.
Yeah, where's my... How do I... Wait, where's... How do I roll damage? How do I... I'm so confused. I've forgotten everything.
There it is.
There we go. And it's fire.
Now that's
So,
a lot of
I'm-
damage.
Lining up the rifle from the back lines, Tinks lets loose a massive roar of the cannon. It ripples through the air as the bullet collides with the golem, setting a fiery, piercing round that knocks the golem back another foot, destabilizing it. Got anything else you can do, Tinks?
No, my bonus action was using the modified round to set the next 3 shots for fire. And I
All
only
right,
got one
Beyblade.
attack.
So that bit of rock that Kaido cleared out is still visible, right? You can still see the ice.
You can still
Fuck.
see the ice and crystal underneath, yes.
Cool. I'm gonna charge in there, and I'm going to try to stab at it with the green sword. Come on, first roll back. I don't know. I might chip
Okay.
away a rune, do something good.
Okay.
Fail me now. All right, yeah, no, I'm going home.
That
Oh,
that's
ow.
Holy shit!
you
Good
cannot hit anything with this.
That is the one I have my prestige on.
So, yeah, like usual, you charge forward, full of bravado, ready to leap into the fight. Green sword in hand, choosing to trust your faithful companion. You swing and a miss.
All right, well,
It almost seems like the sword is sentient and has an aversion to fighting or something at this point.
that'd be right up his alley.
I mean,
All right, fuck
hey,
it,
you got Old Faithful. You want to see if you can hit with the other one that seems to hit every time?
oh shit! Sorry, I don't know why it rolled damage on that. My bad. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just. It's not.
Wow,
No.
even
No.
Old Reliable's not working with you today.
He didn't roll. He didn't
Oh.
roll 1 damage though.
Oh, honey.
So missing with your first strike, you do your signature spinning attack, whirling around with the second blade, ready to strike at the exposed crystal, and missing by a good foot and a half. What are you doing, sir?
Distracted. As a free action, quick question: How far up are those little gems on the back of his hands, roughly?
How about 15 feet in the air?
Final question: With Kaido's 29 in strength, could he chuck me up there?
Probably.
I'm gonna look at Kaido.
Kaido is also
Am I
on
giving-
fire, though.
I'm also too
I'll
busy.
take the burns.
I'm trying to break a leg, literally.
I'm just gonna look at Kaido and like, you mind giving me a lift?
I'm.
It would have to be on Kaido's turn, though.
Yeah, I was like,
It's up to him. That's my go. It's up to him.
I'm breaking leg.
That's fine.
Let me get him down
break
first.
leg.
Let me bring him down.
I break it to leg.
I break it easily.
So the golem looks down at the 3 party members currently by his feet, takes a step back, and the golem crouches down, resting his hands in front of him, palm to palm, kind of like fingers touching, creating kind of like a meditative stance. And after a moment, you see a silvery sheen begin to form across his body. After a few moments, the silvery sheen hardens into a plating as strong as diamond. Hey, Peyton,
that's
can you tell
probably not a good thing.
can you tell what fight I put this off?
Nope.
What's the one boss in Skies of Arcadia that uses diamond skin?
I don't remember.
I based this one off the Adamantoise.
Which one's that one?
Turtle in the mountain. Before you get the Magosphere.
Hold on, let me look it up. What was it again?
I think I accidentally called it the Adamantoise, which is a Final Fantasy thing. Tortigar. I based this fight off of Tortigar.
Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, shit!
So his body has become stronger than diamond, and you can see he's beginning to charge up an attack as his body begins to glow more and more. Arya.
Hold on, I gotta do a shout out for Raid. So 1 sec.
Oh yeah, without the fucking sound effect, I have to keep looking over, don't I?
Okay. Fuck me, dude.
Welcome, everybody.
Where are my S
Hello,
moves?
hello.
So all of your special attacks will be under features.
Geyser burst. I'd like to try to hit it with Geyser Burst. That's my move.
All right. So as you let forth a crashing wave of water, Geyser Burst attacks indiscriminately. The crashing wave surges forward. The hulking mass of the Goliath, while currently in his diamond stone, is too heavy to move. However, Chamali, Kaido, and Alexander are pushed forward by the whirling gale of the geyser.
No, it says a target of my choice. So I only chose the... Not all of them, it's just the golem. Beneath the target of my choice. Target of my choice, folks.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of a different special move you unlock. Yeah, Geyser Burst comes out from underneath. My bad, mixed up my own spells. So you do find out, though, he is too heavy to move currently.
Okay.
The water splashes him. Even.
Oh, I hate this guy. Is he? Is there a way for me to find out if he's resistant to magic?
Did my goggles tell?
I wanna say outside of just. I want to say outside of just seeing what magic bounces off of him, but.
Yeah, can Tink's goggles tell?
Or is it just like weak points?
Oh yeah, no, Tinks. If you take the action to scan him with your goggles, you'd be able to tell immediately.
Is it an action or a bonus action to scan?
Reaction.
A reaction? Oh, your game. Sure. Scan away.
Yes. And I have noted it down on the character sheet. Tinks is able to discern that outside of fire magic, he is resistant to most magics.
Okay.
Let me rephrase that. He's resistant to elemental magics.
So... Is your grounded an elemental magic?
Do you want to give it a try?
I would argue that it's not. Yeah, I mean,
Elemental is usually what? It's ice, fire...
Right, like the moons. But this one, you know, this is like a specialty... There's no real, like, element to it. It's just him banishing. It's basically banish. Yeah, I told the Dadger a joke, and it says here that if I remember to adhere to the Dadger's rules, I can cast You're Grounded on one enemy.
You can have him ground one enemy of your choice.
I would like to have him ground this golem.
You're grounded. You attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence, and the target must succeed a charisma saving throw or be banished. Let's see if the golem...
This guy don't look too charismatic.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna lose a...
No
I
shot!
shouldn't have opened my mouth.
No fucking shot!
Actually, yeah, look at that face on him. He looks like he'd be a smooth talker.
I need to double check something on the Dadger here.
I will say, rules lawyering a little bit, it doesn't specify that you only get one chance to use it per day, just that you can only use it on one enemy per day, implying that if it fails, it doesn't use the charge.
Hold on, wait.
on your
Okay,
grounded.
so
No,
I
it's-
actually
It's written a little differently. The charisma save is for the special penalty. If I tried to cast You're Grounded without telling him a dad joke first, then he would have put back on me, go to your room, and banished me unless I did a charisma saving throw.
So You're Grounded and Go to Your Room are both casts of the spell Banishment.
Mm-hmm.
It's just You're Grounded is a longer lasting effect compared to Go to Your Room.
Mm-hmm.
It does still land, though, because I actually forgot to lower his charisma. The golem has a charisma of 6, not 10. I forgot to lower it, which would add a -2, which does meet at 16.
Oh,
Oh,
please,
he just
please. Okay.
Roll me a 1d4. Yeah. So a void opens underneath the golem, beginning to suck him into an ethereal plane. Since you didn't specify the plane of your choice, all you can see is a silvery light as he begins to descend. A timer forms in the air above the circle where he falls in, and you can see that it's counting down 4 days' time.
Oh.
well, I'd hate to be him right now.
He's grounded.
So, this fight's technically not done. It's just on pause for the next 4 days.
I'll be back in 4 days.
Hold on.
Time
I
to
got a
go.
question now.
Time to leave. Goodbye.
When 4 days tick down, is he just going to reappear wherever we are?
He's going to reappear where he was banished.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we could just
So-
leave. There we go. Goodbye. We did it.
So long as you never have to come back this way, it's not a problem. If you ever have to go through the King's Way again, though, he's gonna be there.
I'll see him in 4 days. It's fine.
Yay!
That's actually be a shame because I'm going to end up eventually losing the fire.
I sent him to the Shadow Realm.
Perfect timing, too. Alexander was about to die.
I'm sorry, what?
What? Oh, right. Right, because he
oh.
was fucking doing his, like, charged up thing. The move after that, it doesn't matter. You would have, yeah. Yeah, you're lucky.
Listen, I like me a little bit of drama, but let's not kill
So-
off Alexander, please.
The special attack that he was about to use after the diamond skin would have hit the 3 of you, being the closest, for maximum damage. And since Alexander has the lowest armor class as well as the lowest strength, so you had the highest chance of being hit for full damage. Which, if the attack had gone off, hypothetically,
Oh, Jesus
you would
Christ, Tony.
Alexander would have taken 102 flat damage.
No, thank you.
So
It's gonna
yeah,
be so
Arya
mad
just
when he gets
saved your
ungrounded.
life.
Arya's gonna wink. She's gonna wink at Alexander.
So where did
Thanks,
it go?
sis, I owe you one.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, where did it go?
I don't think we want to know that. Shall we?
He went to his room.
That's right, Dad.
Yeah, but you just came out from behind that statue, so is he just waiting for us over there?
Maybe.
I don't know how confident I am about that, maybe.
I say we just thank Dad and let's go.
Yeah, I can live with that. Swords back on the back.
I suppose.
Ari's just gonna start toddling towards the door. How does Scoos
So-
feel? What's Scoos's reaction to
He is just blinking in disbelief right now.
Ari's gonna wink at Scoos. Well, come on then. Lead the way, Scoos.
Arya, my dearest, my darling.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll me a wisdom save super quick.
Whoopsie doodle.
Oh.
Oh no, I know what you're doing. Okay. Shit. Woo! Let's
Hey,
go!
Arya. Did you
Oh,
know
fair
that
enough.
the yellow snow is lemon flavored? You should
Oh,
give
no.
it a try.
Oh, Dad, you're not gonna get me this time. Not again.
Well, darn.
Better luck next time.
Oh no, don't eat that yellow snow.
He's gonna make me eat piss.
Wouldn't be the first time.
And you're not gonna get me again, old man.
Wily old dagger.
I feel like the general probably really dislikes the Dadger.
Nah, they're old golfing buddies.
It's kind of like
They're both dads.
they're both dads, but like the general is like an honorable, very stoic man, and the Dadger is just goofy. I feel like the Dadger is the general's Dinkelberg.
Yes. Yes.
Dadger.
Thank you for the make
Dadkelberg.
piss. We got a care package, everyone. Take a sippy, take a stretch, check your posture.
Oh,
I can just imagine in,
Did we
in
leave the room
Schmolly's
already?
head, he's just hearing Dadgerberg.
Did we leave the room already? Or are we still in
I'm
the
I'm
campaign?
getting I'm getting there.
Okay, sorry.
Wine
with the-
onker.
So, with the golem otherwise predisposed, the magic has left the room. The runes surrounding the stone door at the far end begin to dissipate, and you can see the spiraling form of the door begin to make way. Like a vault, it opens wide. And for some of you, this is a first sight. For Tanks, this is a welcome home. But Scoos steps forward, raising his arms as he proudly declares, "Welcome to the Academia."
Ooh.
Home sweet
Ooh.
home.
You lived here?
Yeah. I don't want to say unfortunately, but yeah.
Oh, it's lovely. You have to show us.
eh.
I know.
I say
a
we
lot
just
of
throw.
alleys
I
if
say we
you're
just throw Scoot at
interested.
the headmaster.
Dispersed throughout the bustling halls and the walkways below you, you see students and teachers, all kinds and all races, adorned in robes and various work clothes. The warmth of the city radiates outward through various heaters and furnaces scattered all throughout the glacier way. The architecture spans as far as the eye can see. This is a den of prosperity, hidden beneath the continent. And as you begin making your way over the bridge towards the Academia, you venture a look over. Far beneath the city lies the skyline. You are at the bottom of the lands of ice, nestled deep within the deep sky barrier. Hidden away from the world, where these students are allowed to study in peace. All throughout the Academia, you can hear various sounds. Magic being learned, new spells being discovered, machines of all kinds being tinkered with across the plains. This is a land of discovery, where technological marvel and advancement have reached new heights. And as you finally make your way along the last steps of the bridge, you're greeted by a doddering old figure. Adorned in robes, he eyes over the party, taking each of you in one by one. After a few moments, he clears his throat and announces in a booming voice, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Glacia. We have one returning to us, but then the rest of you are new faces. Scoos, I hope your travels have taught you well." He just kind of shrugs, tossing a leather-bound notebook up into what is presumably the dean's hands. Very little respect out of this one.
He's so sassy.
I think he's just a dick.
This one is temperamental, but he is a master of his craft. Clearing his throat, the man formally introduces himself. "I am one of the teachers of this academia. My name is Volamar. If you'd wish to see the headmaster, I can arrange a meeting for you." "I know he wishes to speak with you, young lady," as he kind of raises an accusatory finger towards Tinks.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I mean, we've held up our end of the bargain. We can just go. Golem's not gonna be back for 4 days anyway.
I don't know if they're just gonna let us walk away.
I can
I
just
never
walk
said
away
he
right
was-
now with you. It ain't gonna be a big deal. What they can do is stop me.
Exactly. I was gonna say it's not like they're gonna let us, but it's not like they're gonna stop us.
You know, you'd think from behind you, a rather greased up looking engineer kind of wraps his arm around Alexander, having appeared from behind you. "But considering we just grounded your ship, I mean, you're free to try to leave."
Why did you ground our ship?
"We're replacing the engine."
I almost broke your hand.
I really already don't like this place.
"I mean, you're free to try." He kind of like flicks his wrist and his hand begins to break apart, revealing a mechanized contraption. The hand splits open, revealing a menagerie of smaller arms, claws, and tools that he kind of like wags in your face.
That's not freaky at all.
I forgot.
Thank
to
you.
put
You
that
can
armor.
see on Kaido's face he's not doing this bullshit. He wants to break his hand. You want me to try? I can break it for you.
Go ahead, this one's a prototype. I got like 6 more in the workshop that I'm working on.
I'm gonna walk up and try to get as much of them I can in one hand and just try to crush it.
Oh, the powerful
sure,
handshake.
Roll me a strength check. I'm just now realizing who I'm asking to do this.
Yeah.
20.
So you turn around, gingerly taking his hand as though you were going to shake it, and begin squeezing. It's not enough to straight up crush it, but it's enough that you deform it, kind of squishing it. You can feel the joints and the gears beginning to crack and bend underneath your strength. And when you pull it back, he's just left with a kind of squished up, dainty tube. He just, not even pissed, he just raises his eyebrows in surprise and smiles. Huh. Looks like I'm going to have to reinforce the structure. Thanks.
He doesn't respond back. He just turns back around.
The teacher's just rubbing his eyes in exhaustion. So, as much as the surprise has been ruined, yes, we have grounded your ship. We noticed that it was in a state of disrepair, and your engine is not properly primed to handle the travel. If you had gotten the proper engine upgrades, you would have been able to descend below deep sky and visit us through the port. I don't know why Scoos decided to take you through the Kingsway, but assuming that you've dealt with the issue at hand,
We have 4
not
days.
wanting to mention the golem by name, then I suppose that's at least one way of travel secured back into the Academia.
About that, you have 4 days until it comes back.
Oh, wonderful. Maybe we can rig some kind of contraption in that time. For now,
happened to-
though... For now, though, guest rooms have each been prepared for you. We've already managed to get a handful of your possessions off the ship to make your rooms more comfortable.
The goblins, where are they?
That is a
Looking
very
down,
important question.
looking down over the railing, you can see that they're in the plaza, mingling along with the students. Don't worry, they've been taken care of. They've each been given rooms. All of their needs are being met, and they will be well fed over the night. Like I said, if you would wish to meet the headmaster now, I could arrange a meeting. Otherwise, he wishes to see you first thing in the morning.
Bless.
He has certain matters to discuss with a certain member of your group. But he also wishes to meet each of you firsthand. Whether or not you take his invitation is entirely up to your discretion. It is not mandatory outside of the young lady. As
But
for
like,
you,
what if I just don't go?
As for you, Kalen, he kind of snaps his fingers and a small golden chain forms around your hands.
Oh.
You have detention.
Fuck. I look horrified.
Gotta have something for that. Come on.
Come on, Magic Man. Oh, damn.
Come on, anti-magic
Can
man.
Can I counterspell that with magic capture?
You'll be expected in the detention hall in 1 hour, Kalen. The rest of you are free to mingle among the students as you wish. There will be guided tours prepared for you as well as showing to your rooms. All the facilities of the Academia are yours to use as you see fit for the night. You are welcomed guests.
Alexander
Sorry.
tried to counter it.
Yeah, because I got a magic capture at 11th level. Basically, just free cast a counter spell.
So, as you try to counterspell the bracelets, they do kind of shimmer, and you can see that the magic luster fades. They're clearly dispelled, but the chains themselves have not deformed.
Those regular ass chains.
I live with that.
They are just regular ass gold bands now.
How many
Oh,
arcane
good.
points do I get for that?
1.
I can live with that. First one this whole campaign. Fuck yeah!
Let's go! You finally did a thing to your class.
Finally get to do
Woo!
something.
You finally got one. Woo!
Can I walk up to him and see how I can just basically take him off her?
I mean, yeah, these things are just like
Oh no, I figured
Fucking-
this is. I'm just
These
these
gonna,
things are just bracelets now.
I'm gonna aggressively just walk up to Tinks and just grab the chains and get this off
Hold
you.
on. Let's wait until we're out of sight, at least.
I don't give a shit.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean somebody else. Look, if they don't know that they don't work, somebody else. Nobody's just going to come by and cast it again.
I'm pretty
So
sure.
are y'all
Tinks will
doing
show
this
up.
unseen by the guy who just put them on?
Yeah, I think he's
I
versed
imagine the
enough
counter
in
spell is, like,
magic
pretty
that
good.
I think
The
he
te-
would know.
The teacher did detect that the bands were
No,
dispelled,
it's like
but he's already started walking away. However, the engineer who's behind you, that you forgot was there, kind of looks over your shoulder and says, I mean, you can take the chains off. They're not really important.
I'm gonna take the chains off her.
Yeah, the chains are more symbolic than anything. Down here, as he points to a lot of the students, to help navigate through courses as well as help with certain penal codes, certain accessories and markings are placed around the students to let you know who's in trouble, who's in varying courses, etc., etc. The gold bands just mean detention. It's more of a symbolic thing. Your name and spirit are already registered in the detention hall, so whether you show up or not, well, that's kind of a life or death scenario there. He just kind of grins at Galen.
Life or death? The fuck kind of school is this?
Can I explain detention to them?
Go ahead.
I don't actually know what detention is. Can I? I, the player, do not know what detention is. Kalen would know what detention is. Oh,
Would you like
mighty
me?
DM,
Would you like
please.
me to DM you the info or speak in your?
You know, speak for us. I trust you.
So Kalen turns to the party and decides to explain a couple of the ways that the academia works. Here in the academia, students are given certain titles, roles, and rules that they live by. Students that are placed under detention are spiritually linked to a detention hall at the bottommost cavern of the school. The detention hall is a workshop, unlike the rest of the school, where students are pushed to their physical, mental, and spiritual limit. Kind of like a work camp, where they're persuaded, so to say, to disregard previous terrible behaviors. It's a reformatory hall that pushes students to their limits. And unlike the rest of the school, the detention hall is mandatory.
There's no way we're letting her go down there. Fuck that.
My name's already in the books. What happens if I don't show up?
There's been rumor throughout the school for decades that if you don't show up to the detention hall comes to get you. Students tend not to try and push this rumor to its limits, because the horror stories that have been passed throughout the history of the school paint a very grim picture, and no one has dared try in many, many years.
Does she have to go by herself?
Technically. I mean, you're free to go to the detention hall if the rest of the party wants to join, but that's up to you.
Tinks, I thought you got expelled from this place. I didn't think they could really do
Expelled,
anything.
or run away. They're kind of synonymous, kind of, sort of, not really.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Can't you just quit? Drop out? You know, it's like, nah, I don't want to go here. I'm just gonna sail the skies. Fuck off. Give him the bird.
I don't think it. I don't know if it works too much. Like that.
Well, We're planning on speaking with the headmaster anyway, right?
True.
What's the process of leaving the school?
We could just ask. That sounds nice. We'll just go talk to the headmaster, see if he'll let you off. I mean,
So long as your only offense was abandoning the school without dropping out.
right.
Yeah, right.
Shmali
To
is
be fair-
staring daggers at Tinks.
Yeah, I didn't accidentally blow up an entire wing of the school. Yeah. Yeah. What's,
Oh.
Now
what's
that
the
one-
worst that could happen?
That one's going to be a little harder to talk our way out of.
I'm just gonna pat my
Oh.
leg.
Oh dear.
I see.
Well, we've already got an emperor on the list, so what's a headmaster?
I don't think we need to kill the
You're
headmaster.
not suggesting that we kill this man.
I'm not suggesting it. I'm just saying if it comes
The
down to
engineer's still
it.
behind us.
Yeah, he is just like quietly listening into this whole
Do I
conversation.
recognize
Listen,
this engineer?
Yes. So, turning around, actually getting to look him in the eyes, this is Dolan, one of your former classmates.
Oh, you bastard.
The way
Or punch
Alexander
him
and
in
I
the
see
arm.
it. Sorry.
Oh no, go for it.
The way Alexander and I see it, if he was planning on doing something, he would have done it already. So he's either not planning to do anything, or he's just very quiet.
He's just a little shit.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, Dolan, more than anything, is a passive observer. He's not here to cause problems, he's just...
Interested in the new people.
He likes to watch and take notes.
He's just here for the ride.
We call that a voyeur.
What is your name, kid?
Name's Dolan. I was actually one of Kalen's classmates a couple of years back.
You know this place very well?
Like the back of my hand. And he holds up the crushed hand as a joke.
Don't you make that joke. There was a joke there. Oh, that's a new spot.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, it's a fucking robot's joke. What kind of stuff do you have? What oils and what refinery stuff do you have here?
Oh, are you a smith?
I'm gonna take him and like walk him away.
If you're a smith, you are gonna love the engineering wing. We have everything you could possibly want.
Good. I'm gonna like walk him off, but I'm just like slightly burning his shoulder at the end. of stuff. There, y'all can talk, and then walks away with him.
Look, I'm not immediately.
Kaida does not want to
suggesting
talk to Headmaster, so
As they're walking away, you can just hear him say, "Hey, did you know you're on fire?"
yes.
Neat.
All right, look, I'm not suggesting we jump immediately to murder, but
It kind of sounds like you're suggesting we jump immediately to murder.
That's what it sounded like to me too.
when was the last time we talked to anybody in a position of power who was somewhat reasonable?
The queen?
Snake lady.
Oh yeah, just have us go invade other countries, fly around,
Kaido's girlfriend.
Kaido's
Yeah.
girlfriend.
fly around the skies doing whatever she tells us for gifts.
I mean, it's just a school, Alexander.
Place rubs me the wrong way. Reminds me too much of home.
Home?
The bad end of home. The hoity-toity kind. This is just a hunch, but I'm gonna guess they equate magical aptitude to personal standing.
No. Looking
Oh.
around the academia, you can see that this place is a place of equality. There are elves, humans, and various other fantasy races. No one is being discriminated against. There are senior students practicing with new recruits, engineers talking with scholars. This is a place of learning, of knowledge, and of inquisitive minds first and foremost.
Honestly, this place looks dope as shit. I think Jinx is just embarrassed that she blew it up on accident and just needs to go get spanked in the detention hall. You gotta write your name 600 times on the board, and then we get the purple gem and we leave. I don't know what else we're doing here.
Getting an engine upgrade.
All right, yeah. I wanna look around. I wanna go explore. Y'all wanna go talk to the headmaster? You can do that. I want to go look around.
Oh, I'm left already. I walked with.
Oh, I know. I'm talking to the three of them.
Oh, Alexander will stick around with Arya, if just because running around this place solo seems like a bad idea.
Okay, she's gonna loop her arm around Alexander's and say, "Let's go, anti-magic man."
Fine.
I like your funny words.
But
Anti-Magic
Magic
I like your
Man.
funny words, anti-magic man.
All right, hold on. See, now that we've made the joke, I have to change my title.
Anti-magic man, funny
Not
anti-magic man.
quite.
Oh, hold on, I have to get the baby some strawberries.
It's too long to fit. It's too long to fit.
I
But
like your funny runes, Magic Man.
Magic Man.
Wall pins away. Jamali's going to place his meaty hand on Tinks' shoulder. Well, you have two choices. We can go talk to the headmaster, or you can report for detention.
Oh god. Well, we got an hour before detention reports to me. So if we want to go talk to him, now's the time. Otherwise, I gotta skedoodle.
I gotta skadoodle this noodle.
What's so bad about detention?
I have seen kids come back not the same. I have seen the most fiery of students come back a shell of themselves. A withered husk.
Well, maybe there's some kind of reasoning that can be done with this headmaster.
God, I hope so.
All right, well, if the two of them are going to go wander around, then we need to, or I guess have Tinks lead us to the headmaster.
Yeah, I can lead the way.
Perfect.
Okay.
Welcome
What I
back.
miss?
We're going to the headmaster while y'all walk around.
Nice. Okay. That works out. Chamali's very, You've gotten really good at talking to people, Chamali.
Des,
Yes.
I'm going to DM you some info about the headmaster that you are free to share with the party if you so
No.
choose.
All right. I'm afraid of what it's gonna be.
I am excited.
I'm also excited.
Alexander
Oh,
just wants to
yeah.
find some food.
I hope he's hot.
I wouldn't comment on does he look old or does he look he
Oni,
is
do
an
you have a depiction of
old
the man?
man.
Damn
Is
it.
he a withered old
is-
husk?
We only had one hot guy in the well, we've had two hot guys. And
I
then
don't
one of
know
them
if
drove
he
off
is-
and the other one we
it's-
murdered.
He doesn't I wouldn't listen, I've never looked at him as hot. He's not old looking, but he is About God, how I'm trying to think back to my history classes of how old the academy, the academia is. He's been here since it's been established.
Oh, he old.
Oh, he is
I
one of the
mean,
statues out there.
Oh,
he's
he
an elf.
old.
He is one of the is one of the statues of him out there in where?
Oh,
In
that's
the
one of
Kingsway.
my
Yeah.
favorite fucking tropes from that monster fucker anime, where dude was like, I can't stand elven women, and he's just like, why? And he's like, they're like grandma age, bro. Like they look young, but they're old as shit. That's why. And he was like, I
know the one.
He's like, I love human women, but he only fucks with like 60 and 80-year-old human women. Like, 'cause he-
I still
Oh,
can't
shut-
believe Funimation of all things did the
They
funded
picked
the
it up.
animation for the. They picked it up.
They picked it up. It was so bad, but it was like, who cares? That was a great show. Great show. Claps all around. Strawberry all
Did you say
gone.
claps all around or plaps all around?
Claps all around. We could do both.
Okay, good.
Clap, clap. We have no grapes. I'm sorry, Bubba. What? What is that? Yeah, what's that?
So would you guys like to do Arya and Alexander's story first, or Chamali and Tinks?
I'm good waiting.
I'm fine with either.
I was gonna say,
AKA
I'm not gonna lie, like, I wanted to do, like, a look around, but I didn't really have anything specific, nor did I have any, like, role play I wanted to do. I just kind of wanted to pass time while the two
You
of
could do a
them...
look around and then.
Yeah, I
if
just
you
wanted for
end
us
up
to...
at the.
I got
office
I got a
when
thing in
we
mind.
get there.
Oh, you got a thing in mind? Okay.
I got a thing in mind. What do you think I spend my week preparing for? This is like the highlight of my week.
What do you have in mind, Anti-Magic Man?
So, at one point while wandering through the academia, Alexander's just gonna. So, what would you do? What are you gonna do when all this adventuring's done?
You know, I never really thought of that. I guess maybe settle down somewhere with the gobos and maybe a bunch of kids. She
Fair.
kind of like leans her head over and looks at Alexander. Maybe about 5, 6.
He cannot make eye contact.
And what about you?
He kind of gets this air of seriousness. I don't know. Like, seriously, I have no idea. Settling down never even crossed my mind.
There's just a lot to this world.
I mean, yeah, but am I even going to get a chance to see it all?
Tomorrow's never guaranteed.
No. Well, that does mean you can't plan for it.
You're right. So 6, 7?
Why are you asking me? That's it. That's all I had.
Yeah, that's cute. That's so cute. Yeah.
Poor Alexander, the bottom who doesn't know he's a bottom.
Arya knows.
Not Arya looking at Alexander and going, assigned bottom.
Assigned bottom. So like he's so dumb, and one day I'm gonna top him.
I think I have the lowest intelligence anyway.
You're so dumb.
I got an 11.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, sweet
Listen,
summer child.
I've never had any fancy schooling. Alright, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Just a cute little stroll around, a little dating sim cut scene.
So, if you two would like to stroll around, I can introduce a couple of the scenes of the Academia and give you like a proper formal tour, or we can save the proper formal tour for when we have the full party.
Proper formal tour when we have
Let's-
the full party. Me and him just kind of
Yeah,
wanted
let's
to
say.
do a little side thing real quick.
Yep.
Gotcha. You just wanted to be gay.
We did want to be gay a little bit.
Hey.
Ew, heterosexuality. So, Chamali is accompanying Tinks towards the headmaster's office.
Are you
It's-
nervous?
Nervous is a bit of an understatement.
I feel like
Say
we've
it's
reasoned
just
with
pain.
we've talked to less reasonable people before, right?
I mean, I guess. I mean, he's still very scary. He's a scary old man.
You know, I persuaded an undead queen once.
All right, I'm a little impressed. I'm still scared.
You can be optimistic.
Not Chamali hitting her with the, I killed Hitler, right? I killed Hitler. Like, I...
Also, I killed Hitler.
Oh shit, we're totally fine then.
Well, lead the way.
Right, I'll head up to the headmaster's office, start leading the way.
Worming your way through the school's halls, you make your way to the uppermost floor, where you find a large wooden door, adorned with metal and gold leaves, as well as all sorts of decorative patterns of stars. This is the headmaster's workshop, and as Tinks pushes forward the door, you're greeted by the sight.
Make me a little something. I'm gonna eat a little later too. Make some pizza rolls.
Students and teachers, various guests and scholars, all working around mechanical contraptions. Books and scrolls adorn every wall, mixed with all sorts of machinery, metal and piping. A perfect blend of alchemy, magic, mechanical prowess, and on the far end of it all, sitting atop a mound of pillows, reading away at scrolls, is the form of the headmaster himself, Gaffin of the Academia.
Do I recognize him when I see him, or am I still following Tinks?
You two are currently at the door, because he's on the far end of the contraption.
Oh, he's
I'm waiting
behind
f-
it.
I'm waiting for Tinks to get the nerve to step forward and talk to the guy.
God,
Give her a slap on the back.
I'll stumble forwards. Fuck, it's now or never. I'm gonna take a step forwards and come to view of him. And as soon as he looks up, I'm gonna give an awkward little wave.
Amidst
I'm
all
back.
students of the various races, it is not hard to tell Gaffin apart from the rest of the Academia.
Oh no.
Yes! Yeah!
And he's a hot old man.
Yes! Oh, God, yes!
No, he's hot.
Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Oh, Arya pushes the twink away and runs into here. I'm kidding. That's not Arya's type. Pin's type, though. Hello, sailor.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
So, seeing the newcomers into his workshop, Gaffin sets down the book and kind of like leans over, giving the two of you a smile. And from behind it, you can tell there is an air of almost malicious happiness to seeing Kalen back in his workshop.
He's not ready yet.
Well. If it isn't my favorite little prodigy.
Bad. Unfortunately. Long time no see.
A good couple of years at least since you blew up the East Wing and abandoned the school in a hurry after stealing parts of my contraption.
Yeah, to be fair, the explosion wasn't all my fault. It was that little purple fuck was involved too.
Yes, and he's already served his reprimands. You, however...
I mean, I lost my leg. Isn't that enough?
You lost your leg, and I lost 150 years of work.
Yeah.
Speaking of... Nice leg.
Thanks. The other one kind of got lost a bit.
Snapping his fingers, you are almost drawn towards him. An ethereal rope grabbing you by the artificial leg so that he can... As you are pulled across the floor, he kind of like lifts your leg up into his hands, admiring the craftsmanship. Fine.
Big is this motherfucker?
He's about as tall as Shamali.
Okay.
Fine craftsmanship, great etching, solid working of tubes. This is a hell of a mechanism, but you didn't learn this level of craftsmanship, did you, Tinks?
I had help. A bit. A little. A lot.
This looks like goblin craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Now, where would you have found one of them? I thought they were a lost race.
I don't want to tell him because he'll take the goblin.
Well, it's good to know
Let
that
him
Scoos's
take my
family...
children. Thanks.
It's good to know that Scoos's family is still out there and well. I'm more than happy to see that. I would love to meet the one who worked on this particular design, but I'll have to save that for another day. Kind of like letting go. He gives a big stretch, and standing, he's able to look Chamali eye to eye. I take it you're one of the lovely folks who's been transporting my beloved student around the world.
She's one of our crew, yes.
I've heard a great many stories about you and your exploits. Seems you have a bit of a reputation amongst nobility. Now, what is that about?
Purely right place, wrong time.
I would imagine. Well, either way, I'm just glad to have you all back here. Kaylin, my dear. Kind of like...
yes, sir.
Without looking down at her, he kind of like snaps his fingers. Detention, 30 minutes.
Is there any way I could, like, not do, like, do you need anything else? Gonna do, like, extra credit or, like, some job? Do I have to go to detention? Do I have to go down there?
He looks over and, like, raises his eyebrow, giving you the "Are you serious?" look.
Oh, fuck. I didn't think so.
Does that mean she's still considered enrolled in this academy?
Indeed. Kayla never formally finished her final thesis project. She did not formally graduate from the academy, and she has not handed in a single research paper in the last several years.
What's the process for leaving the academy?
Oh, quite simple. Once Kaylin is finished with her detention work, you simply spend a day or two signing. You simply spend a day or two signing up for an expedition. Once all the paperwork has been dealt with, students are free to leave the academy for extended periods of time to deal with research expeditions. If Kaylin wants to get back on the ship, she need only apply. Which she should have done the first time. Kind of like gives her.
I think we're having a lack of communication here. I mean, leaving the academy.
Ah. Kind of like side-eyes Shamali. Well, for her to formally leave the academy, she would either have to graduate or be dead.
Yeah, there's once you're in, you're kind of there's no leaving.
You mean to say that there's no option for currently enrolled students to leave the academy of their own volition?
In terms of leaving the academy for extended periods, that is what the field expeditions is for. In terms of leaving the academy proper, it's frowned upon, but certainly not impossible. No student has willingly unenrolled for several decades, so I would have to check the records and see if there is a formal process.
Somalia places his hand on the back of Tink's neck like a father at a parent-teacher conference. I believe she has the intention of unenrolling, and we would like to know the process.
Is that true, Tinks?
I'm conflicted on my answer. Leaving would be nice, but also there's lots to learn, but also leaving would be nice.
Make up your damn mind.
I can't.
Well, whatever it is you would like to do, we can certainly discuss it later. If you would like to formally leave the academy, I may ask you to extend your stay for a few days while I search through the records for the formal process. It's not something we've had to do for quite some time. So, if you don't mind a slightly extended stay, I would be happy to search for you.
I'm at least curious of the process, so.
If you do need to leave early, I highly suggest you fill out an expedition form this time, Kaylin.
Yeah, I'll make sure to get right on that.
Thank you. It wasn't a hard process the first time, and you would have saved yourself and us a lot of headache if you had just done it the first time. After all, he kind of leans down looking her in the eye and smiles pretty kindly. A building and research can be redone. Losing a student is something I could never forgive. We're glad to have you back at the Academia. In mostly one piece. Don't scare us this time, okay?
I'll try my best.
I have one more question, if you don't mind, sir. Concerning her detention.
Indeed.
This is a place of learning and research. Is there not a way of commuting her punishment into something more productive?
What makes you think detention isn't productive?
I've heard stories.
If you've heard stories about the Academia, then our secrecy to the world is not nearly as good as we would imagine. He kind of stands up and
Regardless.
stretches.
I feel she would be better used in some other capacity. Something punitive, but not so
Well,
severe.
Student penalties are decided by the academia itself. If Kaylin is to be commuted off of detention, someone is going to have to take her place. This is unfortunately not something that can be undone. However, it says nothing of a student needing to take their place. If you can come up with some other solution something or someone to take her place down at the detention hall for the few hours that she's expected, you may be my guest.
And this sentence is for a few hours of detention.
It is not nearly as bad as people give it credit. It's an hour or two of your time, at most.
I'll take her place.
That is very bold of you.
Jamali, that's generous. I don't know if I can let you do that.
Don't worry. I've spent years on my own. What's a little detention?
That's.
Uh-oh. Well,
All right. Well, time for Kaz to roll a new character.
Suddenly, Chamali dies!
He gets eaten by another whale.
he's a frog again.
Not the frog.
Well, consider the matter settled then. I'll report for her detention in 30 minutes, and we can discuss the process of her unenrolling or enrolling later.
Well, if you're willing to take her place in the detention hall, I could simply have you go now.
That's fine by me.
Then let it be done. Oh, and Kaylin.
Yeah.
You'll find that your old room is just as you left it. East wing, same tower.
Oh.
We've even left your workshop untouched.
I didn't expect that.
Some of the students might not be particularly fond of you, Kaylin, but you know I've
Oh,
always had a soft
brother.
spot for you. Now, while I have your friend here take your place, snapping his fingers, a plate underneath Chamali gives way as an access tube opens up, and he goes skyrocketing down on an elevator.
I fucking knew it!
You
There he
afraid of him?
goes!
Can we
Fucking
get a sound bite of what sound comes out of Jamali when he drops through the floor?
Oh, I thought it was like a descending elevator.
Yeah, but it's super fast.
Yeah, you're literally going.
Oh, like a
It's
pneumatic
Futurama
tube?
tube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a pneumatic tube.
Oh, it would probably be something like, ah!
It's literally just a disappearing duck of.
That's so good.
Gem, no.
It's all stairs.
It's
You-
all stairs.
You, young lady, are free to return to your room or rejoin your friends. They're scattered throughout the academia. Make sure they don't get into trouble. You know how students are about the unenrolled.
Oh god, they're gotta get their shit kicked out of them. I'll go find them. I'll find them. For what it's worth, I'm so sorry.
All is forgiven. Simply remember to fill out the proper forms next time and don't disappear on us.
Yes, sir.
We were more. The reason we were so angry with you was after the explosion, we had no signs of you. We thought the worst. So when we heard tales of your explorations afterwards, it tugged at the heartstrings. finding out a student had abandoned the academy in such a way. He kind of like leans down to get at eye level with Tinks. Don't do it again.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, it's the ultimate dad trick. He's not mad. He's just
He's
disappointed.
just disappointed.
He's just
Oh
disappointed.
no!
To be fair,
God.
this fucker is probably the closest thing she's had to a parent.
Oh god,
At least yours is
PTSD.
still alive.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh,
No!
The entire party takes 10 points of psychic damage.
Oh.
All right.
So Chamali being weighed down by the tube, spends minutes traveling through the various floors of the academia, seeing students and halls pass by, before eventually the lift stops. The very bottom floor. The barrier to deep sky of the academia. And you understand now why the students don't like coming down here. Welcome to detention.
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Inside, you can hear the clinking and clanging, the clamoring of machines, the heat radiating from this forge of a factory is enough to almost distill the chilly air around you.
All right. Well,
You understand.
Jamali would
you understand
roll his
why,
sleeves up if he had them.
You understand why detention is not particularly fun. As you can see students pouring out of the hall, you understand why detention is not particularly fond here. They're covered in soot, smoke, scars. It looks like they've been run ragged. Whatever
It's
activities
home.
they're going to have you going on in there, it is full-on factory work. And
It's
you are
home.
You are not going to come out the same.
I was about to say we should just send in Kaido. He'd be right at home.
I would have loved it.
So, while Chamali gets to spend the next 2 hours in detention, the rest of the students will have a chance to explore the academia. You'll have a chance to interact with any of the students and go about the school however you wish. However, I'm going to save this for next week, because the academia proper and many of its classes are full-blown events that I have planned for you guys that could take upwards of the next 3 hours, and I don't want to have today's campaign run particularly long. So
That's fair.
I think sending Chamali off to hell is a fantastic ending point. This is a fantastic ending point for the day.
Shamali's had a hell of a day. Turned into a frog.
Oh no, I'm in hell.
He's in hell. Oh no, I'm in hell.
Oh damn, I'm in hell.
He'll just general the devil and he'll be let out early.
Oh yeah, easy peasy.
So, as we're going to be ending the campaign here in just a few minutes, anybody who has not rolled their dice and wants to do so consequence-free may now roll your D100 of unfathomable power.
Oh fuck it. Oh well.
Oh, lucky number 13. What is that?
So, as Tinks is making her way through the various corridors and halls of the academia, a stray bolt of magic goes awry, and Tinks is struck by lightning.
Just fall a crumpled, burnt mess. Just like...
I need Tinks's fucking scream of pain.
Yeah, I can't counterspell that. Sorry.
No, you're too flustered
From the
right now.
from the distance, you can just hear you can hear the flustered students and simply yell, "Sorry."
Deserved it.
Anybody else who has a roll is free to use it now.
Chat's roll.
Oh yeah, chat gets to roll too.
I got 10.
I should add there is a dice. There's a dice widget. I'll add it next time so chat can actually roll a D100.
So, while Arya and Alexander are having a wonderful time, something of a mini date, exploring the academia, reuniting with the Gobos, and taking in the vast beauty of the school and its grounds, suddenly you feel weightless. Your bodies are lifted into the sky, and every student within 100-foot radius has had their gravity reversed.
Oh.
I hate this stupid dice.
Arya's just trying to hold her dress down. Make sure no one can see her bloomers.
Students are grasping onto anything that they can hold on to. Some are now walking on the ceiling. One unfortunate dude couldn't grab anything, and he's currently just flying upwards towards the glacier, like, ah.
It's gonna die. It's gonna end, and he's gonna go splat.
It's just that
no.
it's that scene from Treasure Planet of just the dude going, ah.
Oh.
Alright, and the chat roll.
So we still have the obligatory chat roll, but Arya, Chamali, and Chamali both got access to their dice again. So if either of you want to re-roll your die,
I'm in hell. I'm good.
You might get sent to super hell.
Alright, fuck it. Let me see.
Maybe gravity will reverse, and you can go back up the tube.
Really low rolls today.
You're telling me.
So Arya,
Mm-hmm.
after a few moments, the Dadger, your pike, your special dual-bladed saber, and your scarf, or your ribbon, all magically turn into bubbles.
Ah, yes.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yep, I've been bubbled.
You have been bubbled. And obligatory chat roll, 1d100.
I'm enjoying the peace of not being constantly harassed by the Dadger.
So, our unfortunate victim today is Chamali.
Oh no!
Chamali gets sent to super hell.
I'm standing at the precipice of hell, and it suddenly got worse somehow.
You suddenly hear an ancient voice, an almost ethereal being speaking in the back of your mind. It says, you may destroy any one artifact that is theoretically destructible, anywhere you see fit.
I destroyed the D100.
Oh!
No!
I love how it specifies not this one.
Unfortunately, not this one.
Oh my god.
You pussies.
If only it was that easy.
I was about to
I
cry.
destroy the D100.
I was about to cry.
You like it?
Thankfully, the rules of the D100 say that the D100 cannot destroy the D100.
It's like a bag of holding and a bag of holding thing. Just doesn't work.
It's a catch-22.
Suddenly, a black hole erupts, sucking everything into the astral plane.
Which is funny because the astral plane doesn't even exist in this world.
Any one artifact.
That you can think of that is theoretically destructible.
Hold on.
Rocks.
Hold on.
Oh.
Someone else roll. Hold on 1 second.
Oh god, one less, you would have been struck by a meteorite.
Now, when you say somebody else roll, what do you mean?
Technically
Somebody else.
speaking, Oni, don't you get a roll as
mean-
well as the DM?
Give me 1 second. I'm getting my answer. Pin check your DMs.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled earlier. Why do you think y'all got hit by a fucking meteorite?
Yeah.
Oh
the
yeah,
meteor
that's
was
right.
us, yeah.
Sorry, I forgot. My memory is shit.
I had the ship roll.
I'll do another one.
I mean, yeah, if Chamali wants to donate his roll, I'll let Kadi do a second one. Fuck it.
And Chmali's already did his. He's just you know.
I'm feeling sadistic.
Hold on.
Chmali's choosing his, so.
So, I'm going to give you my answer.
Wait.
I'm going to give you my answer, and I fully expect you to tell me that it can't be done. But, if I understand Sky's lore correctly, the Gigas, right?
They're not artifacts.
No. But they're powered by something.
Sir,
You could.
do you
I
want
have a certain silver-colored something in mind that I want to destroy.
Okay, so you should have asked me about because they're not artifacts. The silver one, the silver Gigas, is the worst one, but it is powered by all other crystals. There's no there's no silver one, but
it is powered by the silver moonstone crystals, which are implanted in every single Sylvite. So you could theoretically assassinate.
you
one
would
of them.
wipe out the entire civilization.
You could.
You
I
would
think
take
I
out
only
every
mentioned
Sylvite
one.
that ever existed forever.
Well, no. It specifies you can destroy any one artifact. Meaning, if you were to specify the silver moon crystal, you'd pick one.
But there's like the rest of them left.
So you could hypothetically assassinate one Sylvite.
No, but you still
So do the apple.
you need the rest of the crystals to activate the silver one.
You could just kill that fucking golem.
You could
Just
just break one crystal, just pick a color.
To be fair, Pin, you didn't need all the crystals to activate Zelos. They needed all 5 of the other moon crystals to awaken Zelos, because he had been sealed.
Oh, right.
The silver moon crystal was then used to activate Zelos.
Right.
The Sylvites have total control of him.
Yeah. There really ain't no way to do it.
The rains are happening. There's no escaping this.
Well, I mean, we don't need the moon crystals for anything else except for the Gigas, do we? What about the green one?
Yeah, you can fuck over the Ixatakin King.
Yeah, I
you-
have no loyalty to that man. Fuck him.
Yeah, it would take them a while to resynthesize a new crystal, so you could effectively put Grendel out of commission for a good period of time.
Yeah, I do that.
It's not a permanent solution, but
No. It doesn't need to be a
just
permanent
annoying.
solution.
It's just annoying.
Hell yeah, now we
Yeah.
can go kill him next.
Yeah, fuck that.
so you see a little window open up in front of you. A shimmering light, and in the light you can see Grendel rampaging through Ixataka, the king on his ship following in tow. A sudden flash of light, and Grendel stops, falling to his knees, going dormant. You can't quite hear the king, but he is throwing a fucking temper tantrum right now. He wants to know why his massive destructive beast has stopped working, and you can't help but hold back a little snicker, knowing that you have just fucked him over for an extended period of time.
Hey, Regicide's back on the menu.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
Hey, yo, fuck that guy.
I love this.
Now, if we ever do it again, we just need to keep aiming for him.
Yeah. Just keep fucking him over. We don't like that guy. We'll keep making him like trip on his.
I mean,
shoes.
we hypothetically have one more roll if Chamali wants to re-roll his or donate the roll to somebody else. It is entirely up to you. We could also just not do Chamali's roll.
I may as fucking well. What could possibly happen that's worse than what's already happened, right? What could possibly happen?
As you are making your way into the factory, your bones begin to disintegrate and reshape into a frog.
But
Frog Molly returns.
I don't think you can get a detention with that.
They just carry the frog into the building and put it on a table, and they go, I don't know, we'll just leave it here for a few hours, I guess.
Oh my god.
Jamali's never fucking touching that goddamn dice again.
My one chance to destroy that dice, and little coward was like, except for this one.
I'm so
He
sorry.
doesn't trust foreign food. He doesn't trust the dice.
That
To
is
Fuck
be
that
fair, it's literally written in the rules of the dice.
Oh, he might actually be dissected. We
Yeah,
have a bunch of people who like to
you are in a-
experiment.
You are in a school full of
Oh, I thought you were
scholars.
making a dice joke.
No. I'm not that smart.
Well, all right, hold on. Is it a phone?
That is getting the frog again is cruel and unusual, and I'm gonna let you re-roll
fucking
that one
bimbo.
because that's too fucking funny.
I was
I'm
reading what Jeb said.
I'm gonna let you re-roll that because that's just too fucking good.
What happens if I get a third 5? Do like balloons fall and like party poppers go off?
Party
You're
poppers, and
You're
then
permanently a frog.
you die.
26. Oh, 29.
So as you are making your way into detention, a couple of the school's enforcers make their way out. Spotting you, you hear them whistle. You hear them blow loudly through a whistle, and they run up to you, slapping golden cuffs across your arms. You have been arrested for jaywalking and added an extra 6 hours to your detention sentence.
God damn, 6 hours for jaywalking? Relax.
Oh, I love this thing.
Jamali's just like, I don't understand cars.
There's just casually another student jaywalking nearby. Just nothing's happened to him.
So Chamali is now going to be spending 8 hours in the factory.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, this is great. I missed this.
Oh, I missed this.
Alright, so
But
this
yes.
is where we shall leave it. Everyone in chat, as always, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. My text box broke. So you don't have everyone's ats, but if y'all want to take a second and put your ats in chat, that'd be dope. Make sure
Yeah, I
you
guess I
give
could do that.
each and every one of these sweet beans a follow.
So stop fucking on.
I'm fucking tired, dude. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us today. We shall see you next weekend. Everyone, say goodbye.
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 Goodbye.